Don't you love it when technology doesn't want to work with you? But we are live. Hello, all you BC WrestlePod nerds out there. And we are here live by the skin of our teeth. No part to my co host Andrew here, mostly me. But we're finally here. I fixed everything that needed to be fixed, and now we can enjoy this special watch along together. I am Mikey, as I said before. My other GCW co host Andrew is in the building. Hi, Andrew. Thanks for being patient with me. So,
Oh, no problem. We made it just in time. The intro's starting right now, so.
heck yes, and kind of listing all the participants that we're about to see tonight. But if you are new to BC WrestlePod, just the short version of everything, we're a bunch of people who review and watch wrestling, and we love to share that experience with you. And you can follow us all over the social medias at BC WrestlePod across pretty much everything. We also have a YouTube and a Twitch. And you can find all our social medias if you download the Next Level app in one convenient location for you. Tonight, me and Andrew are here. I have been waiting for this for the last 2.5 months since it got announced, it seems like. But we are here to do the live watch along for GCW's the Nick Gage Invitational 9. So this is basically what this is going to be tonight. It is GCW giving me what I always assumed GCW was, which was hardcore matches, which is pretty much death match galore. We also have one non-tournament match tonight too, set up for this evening, which has me super excited. But I am super excited. This is going to be fun. Andrew, again, my GCW correspondent. What am I about to get myself into?
I think you've seen a little bit of it in some of the GCW that we've watched recently. But it's just an entire night of that. If Cage of Survival and Tournament of Survival are any indication, it just gets crazier the longer the night goes on, which is insane because this is a tournament-based event. So that means these folks aren't in just like one death match. They're going to be in a series of death match. So you win, and you win a chance to go do it again, and it's about to get crazy because there's a lot of people in here who don't mind wrestling death matches, who in fact actually love wrestling death matches. So I have no idea. Like I can. Oh my goodness. Well, we've already see. Geez, towers of light tubes.
It is about to get crazy. So, really quickly, just to preview what they announced so far, of course, we're going to be getting more tournament
Oh,
matches. Oh
Jesus.
my god. If y'all didn't see that, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. Y'all need to
So,
go on Triller, but this is about to get crazy. There are 4 opening matches to begin with,
mhm.
one of them being a fatal 4-way. That's going to be a tournament match plus for the Ultraviolet Championship, which is crazy. I don't know. There's so many people in here. I'm rooting for, of course, I'm biased. I'm rooting for either Brandon Kirk, Rena, or I'm rooting for Sawyer Wreck, man.
I,
Especially, I don't know, man. This is about to get crazy.
I don't know if you saw my little headline there, but I got to go for Sawyer on this one. She's retiring. This is her final event, and I I hope she wins it all, or at least makes it to the final. Like send her off the right way because she's amazing, and she became probably one of my favorite wrestlers in less than half a year.
Oh, absolutely. And for those of you who are wondering, hey, where can we watch the Nick Gage Invitational 9? If you go over to Triller TV, also formerly known as Fight TV, you can sign up for a free 7-day trial, which will give you full access to all the, you know, Triller Plus content, which includes all the GCW shows. So now's a good time and ever. And you know what? Even if you want to stick around, $7.99 a month, I think is pretty good because it gives you all the GCW shows and plus all the other independent promotions out there too as well. But
You've got
we
OVW, you've got
mm-hmm.
Progress, you've got HOG, You got a bunch of really good programs out there.
Oh, absolutely. And so we're wasting no time here because we are starting with our first opening match, which coming to the ring first, we have Drew Parker, who has been rising up in the ranks of my favorite peoples the more I watch GCW.
Did you watch the last 2 nights of GCW?
I did.
Yeah, Drew Parker's match against Fuego del Sol. I was surprised. That was a really good
Right?
grappling match. Like, they did a really good job. I was highly impressed.
I gotta rep my peeps here, man. I gotta rep my peeps here, man. Violento Jack, man. This is gonna be fun.
So while we're getting this entrance, what do you think about that Mance Warner Effie title shot?
I am stoked. I was like, you knew they were gonna cross paths at some point, especially everything that has gone down the last month or two.
Mm-hmm.
With Ali betraying Effie and all of them, and I'm just like, it was only a matter of time for Mance and Effie to collide in some capacity. I will say, I knew he wasn't going to win, but I loved Mance versus Ciclope that we got. I was like, I knew he wasn't going to win, but
Yeah.
Ciclope, damn man, like he made me believe.
I know. That was my biggest. The thing that bummed me out the most about that was I felt like he had such a good build to being a title contender. Which, to be fair, you should build up even the people who aren't going to win the title because it makes it more compelling. But yeah, I just didn't feel like he was the one that was going to dethrone Mance. So, but yeah, super credit to him, and I love the way they built him up. That's awesome.
Oh, absolutely. And so the match is getting underway. Drew and Violento shaking hands. Violento just going straight into it.
Did you see Drew came out with
Yep.
like 4 darts in his tights?
Yes, those are going to come into play later. I can't wait. And the violence has started.
That was at least a dozen light tubes that he just went through. God, look at the scars on him.
Bro, already?
Oh. He's about to get cut. Oh yeah, those toothpicks into Mance Warner's head.
Oh my goodness.
That was horrible. Horrible.
I'm like, I will never look at toothpicks the same again.
And we got a foam block stacked with them.
It's about to get crazy.
A door with half soda cans, beer cans, whatever they are on them.
Listen, if anyone has cut themselves on an aluminum soda can, those things hurt.
Oh God, no.
No, not the.
Oh, they're the darts. And he pulled up his shirt. Oh God, he's gonna play darts on him.
Ah, no.
Oh yeah, that didn't stick.
No.
That's still gonna hurt.
Oh no.
Yeah. I gotta say, folks, if you're gonna go see a GCW show live, sit in the front row. It is the splash zone.
Oh. I have to say, I love that Violento's mask kind of is giving me Mankind vibes, and I'm here for it.
That's the first time I saw Violento Jack wrestle was against Sawyer Wreck.
Oh.
Might as well do it. It goes. Or, I mean, we always said that GCW in general.
Oh my gosh. I will say, I'm looking forward to all the matches we're getting tonight, but on paper, when I looked at what we had so far,
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the Fatal 4-Way for the Ultraviolet Championship is about to get crazy.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I'm really looking to see Rena's tournament match, the opener, because I'm like, I did my research on the participants, and I was like, okay, this is about to get crazy. Oh no. Not the chair.
Yeah, I think the most brutal of the opening may be the John Wayne Murdoch versus Sawyer Wreck.
Oh, that match is about to get crazy. Like, of course, I'm biased. I love Rena, but when that was the opening, I was like, this might end up on my favorite matches of the year list. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Also, if you're not following Veda Scott, who is one of the commentators sometimes on GCW, like, her videos are so much fun to watch. I just recently, she did a TikTok video that recapped everybody for Hawaii Mania.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, her and Speedball Mike Bailey just enjoying the time of their lives.
With the violence, with the weapons involved, they're the most successful in this genre. Over the past few years.
Oh.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's been one of those that can do it all. I'll say so. Wiggle his way off the shoulders. He does. Control in the corner. Parker up on his shoulders. Oh, what are we getting? What he was going for. Got that Tokyo Tower laying down in the middle of the ring. Parker trying to place the knife.
Ooh.
Shard the Black going into the back of Violento Jack. On the floor, here comes Drew Parker.
Oh.
Looks like that adrenaline is pumping for Drew Parker. Now he's trying to get Violento Jack back in the ring. So
I think I was able to back up to the spot, so we're about at the same point.
Okay.
Ahead of you.
All right. Catching light tubes, trying to hint.
Yep. Oh.
Oh! What? Cut her into the light tubes.
Well, the fact that Drew Parker has got like so little skin cover right now.
Right? Look, as a big boy myself, when it takes a lot to penetrate the skin to make you bleed. So you need to be hit pretty hard in order to make the big boys bleed.
Well, and Violento Jack is covered in scar tissue too. Oh, right true. Into the glass.
Oh, those shards are embedded into Drew's back. Now we're just doing kickoffs, head to head. Oh! Andrew, I meant to ask you this question. Now, the winner of this, is this just for like the most ultraviolet person, or is there like something at stake for the winner of the tournament?
No, the winner of the tournament. I mean, it's just the winner of the tournament. But it, like it was hinted at last night, the winner of the tournament will have heavy consideration for future. You know, they'll be in the top of the rankings. Yeah.
Okay.
3 singles matches and 1 4-way. 1 4-way. Change things. And that 4-way is
gingerly not trying to put too much pressure on this thing to make it break.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh
look at
no.
it. The Tower of Tokyo on
Oh
top
my
of a
goodness.
door bridge with half soda cans.
Aluminum cans. Somebody's going through the to back her head first. Oh, with the chop to the chest.
Drew Parker's back is just covered in glass.
And, yeah, I know,
It's
man.
like sparkling.
Oh,
Oh, no,
nobody rubs salt in those things.
Oh my god.
Ah, no.
That's just straight up a linoleum on top of concrete floor.
Ugh. It's wild. I'm trying to remember, what did I recently watch where there was barely any. Oh, I remember. Me and Adolfo, when we were not too long ago, when we were watching the MLW CMLL Lucha Apocalypto show last weekend, we looked at that floor. I'm like, there's no covering on this thing.
Yeah. Very rarely is there any covering outside of a GCW ring. I think MLW is pretty much the same.
Yeah. Well, even in the MLW ring, there was like yoga mats placed down. Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's about to get crazy.
Sometimes they'll just have like those blue mats, but it'll be just like a 4-foot blue mat in the middle of each side of the ring.
That was pretty much how it was.
Yeah, there's like so much and so many exposed areas that it's just really easy to land on something that's not padded.
Oh, absolutely. And while we were watching this match too, this is the first of many pay-per-view watch-alongs that are happening in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be busy. Well, we're both going to be busy because we have Nick Gage Invitational tonight. Next Saturday is the full AEW Full Gear. Then the next night on Sunday is Bloodsport.
Oh, yeah, which, we go from Deathmatch galore to,
actually
a very different style of,
those
striking
matches,
and grappling.
Those matches, though,
mm-hmm.
I am so excited. Bailey versus Alexander. We have NXT talent. Carmen Petrovic is going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
Marina Shafir. All righty, there we go. Drew Parker is going on to the next round.
They better leave that toothpick cushion out there because that thing did not get used, and that's just
no, like.
So yeah, Drew Parker has a little while to recover and go into his next match.
Crazy. Yeah, so Nick Gage Invitational tonight. Next Saturday is Full Gear. That Sunday is Bloodsport. And then fast forward to 2 weeks from tonight is Survivor Series for WWE. And of course, I wasn't too sure if we were going to get a women's War Games match, but it has been confirmed that we are getting one. And the teams are pretty interesting, to say the least, for what's been going on. But I'm not going to complain, especially with who we have on the face team.
Mm-hmm.
Because as of right now, based on everything that went down this week on Raw and SmackDown, for the Women's War Games match, it is going to be the heel team of Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Candice LeRae, of all people, taking on the face team of Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Io Sky, Naomi, which has me excited, and Rhea Ripley. So that match, I'm like, for putting the bloodline aside, I'm kind of here for all the women. So it's going to be 5-on-5. And then, of course, the men, it's going to be Roman, Jimmy, Jay, Sammy, and one other person, which I think is going to be Seth Rollins, which is going to be crazy. And then on the heel team, it's Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, the Gorillas of Destiny, which is, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, and Bronson Reed, of all people.
Interesting.
I know.
I love what they've been doing with Blake Christian. Sorry, they just showed him on the promo.
Dude, when he showed up with all the writing on him now, I'm just like...
Well, that video package that they did of him.
Mirror, yes, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Andrew. It's so great. Man, I'm excited for this show.
Yeah.
Like, the People versus GCW might about be lit. And again, anybody who knows their wrestling history, I, as a wrestling fan, get excited anytime we have any company get to use the Hammerstein Ballroom as a venue choice, because that thing has wrestling history, and it makes me excited to see GCW. Not to say that they don't do big venues, but the fact that this is like a big deal. And on top of that, too, in January, they're also going to England and London. They're going abroad with the shows, and I'm like, you go, GCW.
Well, not too long ago did their Japan tour too, and that was dope. Yeah, I like this too because, like, the Hammerstein, I feel like a company like GCW. There's just something. It just goes to its roots. Like, GCW feels like the kind of company that should be in there. But then on top of that, I love that this is like a callback to when people didn't have the best thoughts about GCW and where they've come to, and like, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Here we go.
This is one of my other matches that I was looking forward to. Rina Yamashita versus Takayuki Ueki?
Yeah.
The U and the E sounds always get me. But Rina's my girl. I love her so much. Oh my goodness. And that's not to mention, even though there's no watch along, there's also Turning Point for TNA in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then because of how much we enjoyed Lucha Apocalypto, me and Adolfo talked about it. We're going to do the next 3 MLW pay-per-views, which are free on YouTube, by the way, which is crazy. Yeah. So it's going to be... Somebody call Will right now. Since it's me and you, Andrew, if instead of making Will wear a Charlie Dempsey shirt if he loses the TNA Predictions League, I think we make him watch one of the GCW shows with us.
No, it's supposed to be a punishment, not a reward.
That's fair.
God, what's in the bags?
Oh, it's about to be something crazy.
He is straight up in socks and flip flops.
He's my hero now. I know nothing about him, only that he was about to face Rina, and I'm already loving him.
When he teamed up, because Rina and Drew Parker were in a team last night in the 4-way for the tag team titles, and Ueki was teamed up with a Violento Jack.
That makes sense.
Which, the way that match ended, I feel like Garbage Daddy should be getting a title shot.
Yep.
Former Ultraviolet champion.
Right. That match was amazing between her and Brandon at Fight Club
so
weekend.
Good. Yeah, I mean, I had respect for them both going into that before, but after that match, even more. And she has a handful of gusset plates. Cool.
She is crazy, and I love her.
I don't know why. Just looking at his footwear and those gusset plates, I was like, is she gonna put one of those into the bottom of his foot? Because
That would be kind of amazing.
see, this is what happens when you watch deathmatch. Deathmatches long enough, you start thinking of the horrible things that people can do to each other in these matches.
They probably will too. Oh my goodness. So much over the next 3 weeks for us here at BC Wrestle Pod, and I'm excited. And that's now somebody call Will.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, the shoes are coming off.
Oh
No!
my god.
And the socks. No.
Most people, when they do death matches, they're wearing more gear than they normally do. Ueki wears less.
I'm just saying, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but Japanese wrestlers in general, they're nuts. Like, the things that they will do. Yeah, don't do this, Rena.
Don't let them bait you.
If we get more comedy spots in here too, I'm here for it because it gives me DDT wrestling vibes too.
I mean, Rina does a lot of that too. I mean, one of her signature moves is the crotch grab.
He's gonna go through the door.
Oh,
Oh. She's like, we're just gonna go through this together.
mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. What the heck, dude?
Underneath that ring is just already so much broken stuff.
Fucking glass. Yeah.
And here we go.
More light tubes.
No, you're not supposed to eat those.
Rita, that's not what that's for, girl. I'm like, no.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. There's a reason she is a former GCW Ultra Violent Champion.
Yeah, her mouth was bleeding in the when she raced Brandon Kirk. Oh, he went over to where there's glass.
All making him walk through it. Ow. Funny enough, there is a way to walk on glass without worrying how to cut yourself. Small baby steps. Oh no, Rena, what are you about to do? All that scar tissue.
Yeah.
Oh!
You can tell some of the repeat deathmatch wrestlers.
Yep. Oh. She's
What?
like, you know what? We're going to do the... Did she kick a security guard?
Oh, and that is not a small guy.
Oh! Rena, that was awesome. Hey, anything goes in a deathmatch. You must use it. You can use another human being as a weapon, I guess. Ooh.
That look on Rena's face.
She's like,
Where'd you go, Mikey?
I'm still here. Hang on. My camera doesn't want to cooperate with me. There we go.
At first that came up and I was like, wait, is Will jumping in?
I wish. I'm telling you. If he doesn't do well, we're going to make him watch GCW. I'm just kidding.
I think you should make all the people who lose in all the brackets come in for one of the GCW events. Because I think once they watch one event.
You know what? Oh, no. Oh, no. I looked away for a hot second. Those weren't in the bag, were they?
In the bag? No, those were what Rena brought out in her hand.
Okay.
Rena just threw him one and said, come on. Yep. Oh, God.
Oh,
God.
no. Ooh, now that blood is starting to flow. Oh my gosh, Rena. Out here looking like the Great Muda's daughter. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, no need to gig in these matches. You will bleed. Dude, yesterday the broken blood vessels on his forehead from headbutting his chair, headbutting that chair he was holding against Drew Parker's head. He said a huge welt on his forehead right here.
Right.
UIK, yeah. Oh God.
Popping in real.
Hang on, is that from Halloween? I don't think that thing's good anymore.
No, that's not great. What is happening, bro? Anyways, Mr. Evan Burgess, aka Minnie, popped in to say, only here to say hi because I won't watch GCW. You probably should. It's great, actually. Don't worry, we will convert you. Shun the non-believer. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what? I don't understand why.
I don't know, Minnie. You won't watch ROH. You won't watch GCW.
I mean, you can't just help. Sometimes you just can't help those WWE stands.
How dare they? No, but oh my goodness. But thanks for popping by, Minnie. Oh, are you gonna keep going? It's out of principle now.
I refuse to watch it because of how good it might be.
My goodness. Well, fun fact, due to various size things, we haven't really gotten a chance to review ROH in the last 3 weeks or so, but me and Jesse have been really enjoying everything that we've been seeing so far in ROH. I'm telling you, Abaddon and Athena brought the house down for that championship match, and then we got a really fun street fight for the women's television championship on Thursday.
No.
Red Velvet and Diamante, who main evented the episode.
No.
What are you doing?
She took her shoes and socks off, and now they're going to walk across barbed wire.
No.
Blame JVO for you not watching GCW or the reviews not happening for Ring of Honor.
I mean, yes. What are you? Oh, no. Don't stand up. No, don't stand on that. So for those of you who are watching at home or like, what is happening on the screen? We have Takayuki and Rina are barefoot, standing on barbed wire. No. And homeboy.
No.
No.
Oh, and it was wrapped around her arm too.
Oh, it's stuck. Oh no!
Oh
they
God!
Keep missing into the barbed wire. Oh, her hair got stuck.
Yep.
Oh! Oh, the barbed wire is stuck in Rena's hair. For some reason, barbed wire and hair to me feels the worst more than actually getting pierced in the skin. Because then it starts peeling at the scalp. Bye, Minnie. See you later. I'll see you tomorrow night for the podcast. Which I'm super excited about. It's about to get crazy. And Adolfo's actually going to do the homework for once. Oh my goodness. Stay tuned tomorrow night for the VCW podcast where we draft our dream promotion and we're going to do like a draft special. And still waiting on confirmation, but we might be having a special guest join us tomorrow evening. Pro wrestler herself, been popping in on ROH and AEW a few times, but Miss Zoe Sky might be popping in. Veteran of the business, been wrestling for 25 plus years, so fingers crossed that her schedule aligns. Also, we interviewed her at New Jersey Wrestle Show. She is such a sweetheart. She's amazing. Hopefully, cannot wait. So stay tuned tomorrow. Man, Rena's hair is just...
Yeah, she's just got like a hairnet of barbed wire now.
For the rest of her days. Hope you can get through TSA checkpoint.
Oh no, he's going into the bag. What's in the bag?
Oh, I mean, there's only a few things that are likely to come in a bag in a death match. Especially the way it's sagging. Oh, that's a lot of tacks, and they're both barefoot. Oh, yeah, he's already got some in his toes. Hey, God.
Oh, these are like the real sharp ones, too. All right, so we got the barbed wire out of Rena's hair. Oh, no. Oh,
no,
no.
Why are you walking in them?
No, what are we doing? No! Oh, no. Now it's all in her hair.
He was mad that Rena kicked out and he slammed his fist directly into thumbtacks. Here's another look at the Deathmatch.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at her shoulder. It's just covered in thumbtacks. She's going to do it again.
Do it. No. Oh, is he about to body drop her? Oh!
Oh, she's in them. Oh, my God.
They both. Oh. That's crazy. Yeah, Rena. I see that scaffolding in the background, and I'm just thinking somebody's about to jump off that later tonight.
I feel like that will probably be in our fatal four-way.
Right.
She's going to go for a power bomb. She's going to back body drop him, isn't she?
Canadian Destroyer. Everybody's favorite move of 2023.
That was even worse. That was even worse than him just landing flat. Oh my God, that was even worse than him landing flat.
Dude, his feet are getting purple, Andrew. Like
he slid.
Uh-oh. Rena has thumbtacks. No!
Oh,
No! No! Oh, no! No, Rena! Oh, that hurt me. That hurt me. Oh, no! Oh!
all over Wesky's body by the end of this.
And it's funny too because the more that they've moved around, they've now spread the thumbtacks around the ring, so they're hardly anywhere
You're
that's
right.
safe.
Oh, Rena. So Rena has grabbed the
Like
light
bundle.
tube. Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
And now they're in his pants.
Right by the family jewels.
I had two good ones earlier, but not this one. If Rita hits this maneuver, she will move on to round two.
I'm pretty sure she will win if she hits this.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. That's it. That's got to be it. Yep, that's it. You're a winner, Rina Yamashita.
Just be careful how you pull those light tubes out there, buddy.
Right.
Oh my god,
Space
they're
does it all.
so like, oh man.
That was wild, Andrew.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Dude, like, I watching her pull those out of her feet. Yeah.
Yep. Ueki has a lot. He's got thumbtacks. He has glass. Like, he's gonna have a lot of things that he's going to need to take out. My goodness. That was a
That's a
fun
mad
match.
woman.
Rina, you.
Oh my god, Ueki. No, dude.
Just no. Just no. Just no. Oh my goodness.
Somebody with shoes on, come give these two piggyback rides to the back.
Seriously, like, what is happening?
Their feet are gonna be so sore.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just like, what is happening?
Here we go.
Oh boy, here we go, man.
I think this is Brandon Kirk's first title defense of the Ultraviolet title too.
I think so too, and there are some pretty. There's some pretty fun challengers in this one. So next up not only is it a tournament qualifier or the first round match, but this is also for the GCW Ultraviolet Championship. And I believe Andrew is right. I believe this is Brandon Kirk's first title defense. And so it is Brandon Kirk defending his title against Dr. Redacted, Tommy Vendetta, and just Tank. I'm like, oh, Brandon, what a way to defend your championship in your first defense. Like, this is about to get crazy.
And the best part is, if he wins and retains, he's supposed to go on and wrestle in the tournament.
I know. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that match was crazy.
Oh, absolutely. That match was wild.
Redacted get cut up so bad in his matches.
Which I'm pretty sure we'll probably see here tonight, too. Oof. I wonder if someone's going to get set on fire tonight.
What are you doing November 16th? Because you just earned a spot in the fucking NGI.
I love that he's wrestling in scrubs.
Yeah. Tank.
Oh, Tanky boy.
So Tank's 54 years old.
That's crazy.
He debuted in 1996.
Ooh, boy. Jack Perry, is that you? I'm just kidding. Yo, I'm just saying it. I know this is not an AEW show, but while we're waiting for the next match to start, I really hope Daniel Garcia wins at Full Gear next week. I think it's long overdue.
Is he still doing his dance thing?
You know what? Surprisingly, no. He hasn't
Good.
really been doing it that often, and I love the dancing, don't get me wrong, but I am glad that now he's kind of going past that. Of
It
course,
just
you know,
felt like they were trying to make him like a silly character, and I felt like he could do so much better.
And I don't care what nobody says. I cried when Private Party won the tag titles. I was like, I've been wanting them to win the titles for so long. They've been a tag team in AEW since the beginning of the company, and they finally are getting the championship run. Now, the only other team left for me is Top Flight to get Dante and Darius to finally get a championship run too, because they've also been there from the beginning.
Yeah. Our MXM Connection?
MXM Collection, they are mostly on
Johnny
Collision,
TV.
and they look like they're going to be forming a trio with Johnny TV, and I'm like, also shout out. Also, we've been loving Harley Cameron more and more, just how unhinged she is.
Men and women in deathmatch wrestling now.
Hey, look at that, Trevor Lee.
2004, we were ridiculed, we were shit on, we were disgraces of professional wrestling. So, yeah,
why am I kind of rooting for Tank here?
I think he might be the underdog in this.
Absolutely.
I'm proud to be a deathmatch wrestler.
Now we got jugs and trash cans now.
A four-way bout set for one fall in the opening round of the AGI 9 for the GCW Ultraviolet Championship.
You know, like I said, I love the fact that in the next, basically within a week of each other, we're getting the two polar opposites of GCW.
Right.
Oh, Tommy Vendetta.
Tommy Vendetta looks like my high school social studies teacher.
He's got a box of Legos.
Listen, I don't care what nobody says. Stepping on Legos is like the equivalent to someone shooting you in the face. Like, I stepped on a Lego the other week, and I'm just like, I also stepped on a D3, and those aren't fun to step on either.
You mean a D4?
Yes, that's what I meant. You know what I meant. Just kidding.
Especially, they make dice out of metal, and the metal D4 are like pointy. I had a friend who stepped on what is it? Trouble? The game where you put you press the top of it down and you have to put the pieces in before the
that was the staple. That was the staple of growing up.
Yeah, and he stepped on it, and the handle piece that you put the pieces in with, the little like thin cylinder type thing, went right into his foot, and he said it was the worst because it's dull.
Dr. Redacted wearing all white. It's about to get covered in crimson.
Mosh pit in the whole front row here.
For reals. Tank, man. I'm rooting for him as the underdog, but I'm rooting for our boy Brandon, man.
Yeah.
And of course, last but certainly not least is our champion.
Oh, he almost tripped on the way in. He almost pulled the Titus.
Oh my goodness. Brandon, don't do that.
Yeah.
Let's go, Dr. Redacted, getting the cheers.
Yeah, his wife is Brendan Kirk's wife's also a deathmatch wrestler.
Yep. I remember that from Homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
Redacted.
Stream with me on my name is the Red Bread, the priest of the coven of the gods, proudly present to you tonight on the anniversary of its 28th year.
Damn, 28 years. That's crazy.
Tommy Vendetta's already setting stuff up.
I know. He's like, we know how this match is going to go.
He's like, cool. You talk. I'm just gonna be over here in the corner setting up some stuff.
The grand
him and Dr. Redacted are like, all right, let's figure out what we gonna do. I also have to say too, for as young as Brandon Kirk is, like he makes it look so effortless, like wrestling with anybody and everybody in these matches. Let's go, Brandon. Tom Vendetta in the corner. Smiling and giving you the middle finger.
Tommy Vendetta kind of looks like if you crossed Brandon Kirk with Griffin McCoy.
Right. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Andrew. I think Griffin McCoy is probably like my new favorite heel in 2024. And here's the thing. So I had a conversation with another person. We talked about how a lot of companies right now, we have heels, but we don't have like heels that we hate, because the heels we have, a lot of heels get cheered, and I'm at fault for that. But McCoy is one of those heels that's like, oh, I'm not cheering for you, I'm gonna boo for you because I hate you.
And GCW has a lot of those. I mean, you look at Matt Cardona, you look at Mance Warner.
I was like, I'm supposed to hate you, and you're doing a good job.
Nope, I think that was a mistake. I'm pretty sure there's now a foam pad with upright forks stuck in it. Like
there goes the door.
Forks.
Ooh, that was a nice Saito.
Yeah, those aren't going to do much.
Oh, not the head. Ooh. Oh no, the glass.
Mm-hmm. I feel like whenever they do those spots, they always like wait for a few seconds afterwards to just be like, all right, where does it hurt?
Right. It's like, I'm gonna just sit in your lap real quick. Now we have a whole entire chain. Is that? What the freak? I'm like, take us all. No.
Oh God.
So much happening.
Yeah, both Vendetta and Redacted are in white, so that's going to be fun by the time this is over. Oh no.
No, not the top of the head.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh. Dang. Oh! He was bitch slapped him with the trash can. Sir, as a big boy, you're going to have to do harder than that to get us to bleed.
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon. What?
Didn't even stick in his skin.
Mm-mm.
Damn, what busted open Tommy Vendetta? Because he was bleeding before. Oh, I think it was when he got hit with the trash can.
Yeah.
I think it was the second time he hit him because he came across his face. It looks like his eyebrow got split. I was like, he was bleeding before he got hit with the light tube.
Oh. Oh! Now we got a chair involved.
Oh! Tank didn't even notice that chair shot.
Mm-mm. Tank is like, I've been doing this for 28 years. You gotta do better than that.
He's like, most of my nerve endings don't even work anymore.
You know, that is an interesting question. It's like wrestlers who just primarily do death matches. I'm wondering if there's an alteration to the anatomy with years and years of this kind of stuff.
I mean, you definitely build up a durability, but I think you also build
oh my gosh, you were right, Andrew. You called it.
Yep.
Damn. Vendetta's just going
Damn, yeah, no. Damn, dude.
Dude.
That trash can lid is just backwards now. Oh, and protected. He's like, all right, fine.
He's like, puck it. Tank is going to the top.
He doesn't even go to the top rope. Rejected has a lot of distance right now.
That chair's not going down no more. The Tank's like,
nope.
I ain't doing that. Oh, into the pile of things. Either Brandon or Redacted is jumping off that thing. I'm calling it now.
I think Redacted might get thrown off that thing.
That's also true. Somebody's going down from it. What the hell?
What?
It's a mannequin head with metal embedded into it.
It was a metal fork stuck into it.
Oh my goodness. Oh! Well, I was partially right. Redacted's at the top. He's going to jump off. He's going to come down with it. Pull an EO spot.
Yeah, put it on top of you.
Yep, pull the EO Shirai spot. Oh!
Oh my god, that.
My goodness, this match is getting crazy.
Oh yeah, we want to try and win.
Like, oh yeah, this is for a championship. We should probably start trying to win. Ugh. Punch him in the face.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, no. No, not the forks.
God, the roof is so low. Oh, he flipped it on him.
No.
Oh my god, there's like a tube or something with toothpick stuck to it in that other corner too.
They're sticking out of him, Andrew. They're sticking out of him. Not the backslide. Oh. Bro, Tommy Vendetta is just like giving no F's. He's kicking and punching people left and right.
Yeah, he literally like just who's not getting hit right now? Okay, that's who I'm gonna hit.
That's probably my highlight so far. He just said, fuck you, and just threw it at him. All right, time to punch.
Grabbing a hold of Vendetta's Deathmatch shirt.
Several punches in succession here from Brandon Hurt.
I'm surprised that Brandon is is like not bloodied yet. But don't worry, he probably will be later.
Oh,
No!
oh yeah, I'm a fan of the mist.
Love. Is that a whole entire wiffle ball bat? No!
Oh,
No.
I don't even know what just happened. I swear that plastic wiffle ball bat just shattered.
What? They had to be like the little dynamite sticks, right? That
Yeah,
break,
yeah.
or the sparklers that upon impact spark.
Oh, wow. Could this be it? No.
Tommy Vendetta is bleeding.
Yeah, look at that thing in the corner by the jugs. It's like I don't know, it's something with a bunch of toothpicks or something on it.
It's like a giant, like either a pool noodle or like a PVC pipe with those things.
Oh,
I don't mean to take it.
This is getting crazy. Oh, that glass bounced in his face. All right, out
building
comes
bricks.
Psycho.
Building bricks because we don't want to get to pay royalties.
We don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, I don't think the company that makes those building bricks wants to be associated with this. Yes.
It was
No!
gay. That was gay. I'm just kidding. No.
Hell yeah.
Oh. There we go. Tommy Vendetta, that was so
You
good.
shouldn't have kissed him. He
I
teased
know.
him with a good time, and he was like, "All right, now you got me going."
Okay. Brandon, you walked out of this pretty okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, he's not going to be. That was a nasty psycho driver too. I would love to see him, but I love Brandon, but I'm with you. I love Brandon and Rena, but I'm rooting for Sawyer.
Yeah.
Especially since we know she's retiring. What a fun way to send her off as the winner of this.
Oh, what happened?
Dr. Vendetta, you're cool in my book.
Yeah, I think Mance Warner might be one of my favorite heels right now in professional wrestling.
Oh, since he's turned heel and he's kind of evolved
Mhm.
into this current iteration, I loved it. So, fun fact, my first introduction to Mance was when he randomly showed up like 2.5 years ago, randomly in AEW for like on and off episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've been following him since. And then when we did Homecoming is when I got, I guess, if you will, the final iteration of what we're getting now with him, like the beginning point. I still need to figure out what Mr. Bradshaw Layfield over here is doing in all these companies. Like, it is the longest con I have ever seen in my life so far. Because he's in here, he's in AAA, You know, he's popping up with Nick Nemeth in
TNA.
TNA. Which, by the way, oh, Sawyer. And of course, you know, Sawyer Rex, this little video package being accompanied by the soundtrack of Charlie XCX.
So many people. So many
Nominated
people
album
have been making like tribute videos to Sawyer, and they've been so good. It makes me so happy to see so many people that are like bummed that she's retiring, but like so like appreciative of what she's done.
Right. And this is a fitting song too, because if anyone is familiar with this is Charlie XCX off the Brat album, and the song is called "Girl So Confusing." She also did a remix with Lord, and it's probably my favorite track of 2024.
Yeah, the first time I saw Mance Warner was in MLW, and he was just like the goofy Southern character.
Right, and now it's so serious, and I kind of like this version. Speaking of MLW, like in one show I have become a fan of what we get in MLW. Like I'm like, yes, whole entire Mexican led unit, let's go. The Contra unit is crazy. Like me and Adolfo were introduced to Janai Kai, the Kick Demon.
Oh yeah.
I immediately loved her. We had a whole entire pregnancy happen on the show we watched too. I'm like, this is giving me the Lucha Underground vibes that I've been missing in wrestling.
Well, and what's his name from Lucha Underground?
Yeah, he's in there. He opened up the show. I mean, Matthew Riddle is in there, which is very fun to watch. Minoru Suzuki was there.
Well, and quite a few people who have come into AEW, into TNA and stuff like that, and to a lot of places. I saw them, like the first place I saw them was in MLW.
Right.
I mean, I think the first place I saw MJF was in MLW because he was with Brian Pillman Jr. And what's his name? He's in GCW now. Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. He's with Paro.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. But they were a faction, and they were like the rich guy faction.
Right. I forget because I'm like, hey, Marcus, there you are. And I was like, oh, wait, yeah, I forgot about you. WWID, man. I think we talked about this too, but it's really nice to see that Sydney Hakeem is being, touted as one of the faces in GCW.
Still undefeated.
Mm-hmm. And the more and more I see him, the more and the more I've become a bigger fan of one called Manders. Manders is my homie now. I love Manders so much.
God, I love the build-up that they're doing for this show.
Right. I've become such a huge fan of the people we've been getting in GCW. And, of course, I'm a big bias, too, because Masha's in this promo, and I love her to death. She has a title defense this upcoming Thursday against Alicia, and whoever wins that match will go on to Turning Point to face Jordan.
Yeah.
Which I love Alicia. I do. She's the perfect, get out of here heel. But I would be shocked if she beats Masha. No, we're getting that rematch at Turning Point.
And it would be nothing against Alicia. It would just be too soon to take that title away from Masha. I love. Look at Blake Christian in the lineup.
I know. He's just like.
Everybody else is hella serious.
He's just chilling. Like this is an average Tuesday for him.
Oh, here we go. I gotta say, I enjoy John Wayne Murdoch, even though he's a heel and his character I don't like, but I appreciate him as a deathmatch wrestler. Right. But I would be very disappointed if Sawyer doesn't win this round.
No, Sawyer has to win this one.
Yeah.
All right, let's change this graphic. Yeah, John Wayne Murdoch versus Sawyer Wreck.
Let's see. We've got 2 panes of glass. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 light bundles. At least 1 door already.
John, what do you have in your hand?
Pizza slicer. This would also be, I don't know what's going on with Nick Gage, but this would be a dope event for him to come back at.
Right? Okay, so I actually I found some information about that too, because I was wondering myself, because it was kind of weird when he wasn't at Homecoming, and he's kind of been MIA since then.
And his social media that I've seen hasn't talked about anything. Like he was doing stuff about like his chickens or something. One of the ones I saw recently.
So I believe it was Pro Wrestling Pro Wrestling News on Facebook too, because they all, and Fightful as well.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently Nick Gage did an interview where the reason that he's been missing is he actually entered rehab.
Oh, okay.
So he was fighting some personal demons, and so he was getting clean. And as of right now, he's kind of just chilling at home and is kind of not involved with GCW right now, but he's not ruling out coming back. But yeah, he's been gone because he's been in rehab, because he's been dealing with actual demons.
All right, respect. Like, yeah, no. Like, you know, take care of that stuff. But, you know, wish him the best, and it would be awesome to see him come back. But
absolutely. And I mean, we talked about it before too. Like, it is a big testament for wrestlers who decide that they need that help too. I mean, we talk about it all the time, and I still do. That the biggest story for me with that is Mike Santana. You know,
absolutely
getting clean, coming back, and killing it. TNA. Oh, Sawyer, I love you.
Yeah, I hope we get the final of Sawyer Wreck versus Brendan Kirk, and I'd be okay with Brendan Kirk winning because it allows him to build off of that if Sawyer's retiring, though it would be cool to see her pick up the victory and retire on, but at least get her to the final.
Also, from what I know, just from the little I know with Sawyer, I think it would be fun for her to proverbially pass the torch to Brandon too.
Yeah.
You're like, I promise not to cry on stream. I almost did it when we were watching Bound for Glory when Masha won. You got this.
Yeah, I'm so bummed because like getting to see Sawyer Wreck wrestle now like a few different times like has made me like be like, oh my god, like I could see her just being so great, like going wherever, even if it just stayed on GCW and doing death matches and stuff like that. Like, oh,
absolutely.
But like, yeah. So Sawyer Wreck started wrestling in 2019, so she's only been wrestling for like 5 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. I need John Wayne Murdoch to teach me how to turn regular shirts into those bro tanks like that.
Matt Cardona did a video on it.
Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna write that down so I can look it up later.
Yeah, just go to his Instagram. He did a post about it.
Heck yeah.
He's going to use one of those vest plates with the midsection by Sawyer Wright. And now has control of the vest plate, headbutting it into the head. The effects is the Duke.
Don't ask me why, but even though these are Sawyer's last shows, if she were to continue wrestling and in a perfect world, for some reason, I want to see Sawyer versus Rhea.
Oh yeah,
Yes, pizza cutter to the forehead.
Sawyer versus Darby Allin.
Oh my gosh, yes. Sawyer versus anyone, honestly. Sawyer versus Masha, one-on-one.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, we got to see Sawyer wrestle Jordan Grace.
That was crazy. Jordan is probably like my MVP of surprises because she surprised us when she was in the Rumble this year, and she surprised us at GCW Homecoming
NXT.
and NXT too. Joe Hendry doing that as well. You know, despite my faults with some of the companies this year, I have to say, so far 2024 has actually been more positive for me as a wrestling fan than the last couple of years. I've actually
yeah.
enjoyed a lot of what I've seen. Ooh, slapped him across the face.
Oh, didn't break though; it just fell.
No! Now just hit him across the face with it.
Oh god, swing it like a chair.
Yep. Be like, fire in zone.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Oh, glass in the face. Oh!
Saw that broken glass in her face and then smashed the tube over the head.
oh, pile driver.
Glass across the bottom rope now. They're not to be thinking pile driver.
Oh!
Burst through the glass. Here's Sawyer. For the cover here. Still able to get her shoulder up. Making a swarm across the face of Sawyer and several tubes to the hand of Murdoch once again.
Oh,
Just keep going with them.
Across the back, the matriarch of mayhem.
Oh! I just saw all that phosphorus just roll on out.
sorry. There's probably nothing bad about breathing that in.
No, I don't think so.
I love that Sawyer Wreck like never stopped smiling.
Murdoch, if you know what's good for you, stop hitting her with those light tubes. You're just powering her up.
Yeah.
And she does it to herself.
Oh, another pane of glass.
Oh!
Choke bomb.
Yeah!
No.
It's too early. She's gonna have to. Ooh! Just throwing everything at him. Ooh! That glass went flying.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
Ooh!
It looks like someone turned on a fog machine in that ring.
Right?
Dude, that underneath that ring is
Just
Yeah.
crushed tubes and everything.
Oh, hey, an actual table.
A little bit more variety than just the light tubes. Cage Classic has found a table, not a door, an actual table that has legs.
So let me just hit him one more time. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Holding on to one of those broken tubes. A bundle across the back.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Tubes. Play and Fermat's forehead.
There is not a clear spot on that map.
Nope, it is full of glass. So it's gonna hurt with what comes next.
Oh!
Oh! Not in coochie. I've seen it all tonight.
I know we had thumbtacks and a light tube to the crotch in one match. Now we had a bundle of light tubes to the crotch in another.
Yep.
Okay. Just a box of the light tubes on top of the table.
Oh. He's like, oh, I forgot they're cylindrical, so they're gonna roll.
Several bundles as well. As long as they don't roll off the table. That would be a problem.
Although they're all a bunch around the table now, too, underneath it.
Yeah, so that's gonna occur. Oh, the glass is falling off.
Yes.
Do it. Do it. Yeah. Pin him. Come on, Sawyer. Pin him. 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 Pin him.
Yes!
Yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So hear me out. Here's in a perfect world. Here's what happens next. I think just because I want to see it, I want Sawyer versus Rena.
Oh, God, yeah, that would be amazing.
We'll see how the rest of the rounds goes.
Because then it would be Drew Parker versus Brandon, which would be a rematch.
Yep, which would be fun. And then Sawyer versus Rena would be amazing. Oh.
Yeah.
Healing character, but it's her last night.
Yeah. Mad respect between all of them.
We have two semifinal matches, but we also have a non-tournament match with Brisky Jimmy taking on Miyu Yamashita, who Will has become a huge fan of after watching her in the MLP show at Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got a little 10-minute break here.
Break as they clean up and set up. So, woo!
All right, well, I'm going to use their break as a quick little break as well, so I will be right back.
For sure. I think this is as good a time as ever, too. We are going to go to a quick break as they set up for the next round of the tournament, so we will be back in about 9 minutes or so. So grab a snack and come on back, and we will continue this live watch along of GCW's Nick Gage Invitational 9. I'm so excited. It's been a fun ride so far, but grab a snack and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go.
And we are back. Man, I'm getting better at this. So we are just about under a minute away from tuning back into what's presumably going to be our semifinal matches and our one non-tournament match scheduled for the evening as well, which is Miyu Yamashita versus Broski Jimmy. And we know who's in the semifinals. It's Brandon Kirk, Rina Yamashita, Sawyer Wreck, and Drew Parker, but we don't know who's facing who. I would love for Brandon and Drew to get a rematch of some sort in the semifinals, and then just because I'm a sick person, I want to see Sawyer and Rina go at it.
Yeah, that would be a awesome match. It'd be kind of cool if, like I was saying, if Sawyer gets to go all the way to the finals, to go out facing John Wayne Murdoch, Rina Yamashita, and Brandon Kirk.
Oh, absolutely. I would love that more than anything. So we shall see what we have in store for the rest of the evening, but I'm excited. This has been a really fun show. I've been enjoying myself thoroughly. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's good. And it keeps just getting better and better. It's so good, and so it's so entertaining in such an uncomfortable way, but also it's funny because a lot of people, especially the purists, watch deathmatch wrestling and they think it's like, oh, it's, this isn't professional wrestling. But I give them so much credit because to do the things that they do, you either have to do it in such a way that people aren't getting severely injured, but also the fact that they're willing to do the things that there's no way to do them without getting a little injured.
Oh, absolutely.
Hurt,
Oh, absolutely. Ooh, okay.
Oh, we get another match too.
Heck yeah. All right, Jay, you're new to me, but I already dig your swag.
Louisiana, he is superstar Jay Lucas.
Okay, so let's see who's Jay Lucas
Let's see
facing.
who Jay is facing. Yep. Yes, teriyaki. Let's go, bro. We're familiar with teriyaki from ROH, so I'm excited. Funny enough, I believe it was last month where we had teriyaki versus beef.
Nice.
And it was a really good
team them up.
Right. I will say though, as funny as the puns were, the match was actually really good.
I have to say, I saw that JD Drake is back in Ring of Honor teaming with Beef.
Beef as a team is so great, Andrew.
Maybe it's just because Anthony Henry isn't as close in size to JD Drake, but the fact that JD Drake makes Beef look small is crazy.
It's
crazy.
Wild. Mr. Danger is back on my screen.
Heck yeah.
Let's go, Black Excellence. And surprising us tonight, Sydney Hakeem.
here.
Ooh, triple threat. Let's go.
We open the bell. Something different on tonight's card, along with the Deathmatch Wrestling.
It's funny, it's not a death match, but that doesn't mean we won't see tables and chairs and
Up a little bit.
We will see death-defying stuff for sure.
Quite a bit of Mr. Danger and Teriyaki.
Woo, woo.
Lucas, part of this matchup, along with Danger walking the rope.
nice.
He goes.
Ooh. I'm a sucker for high flying action.
Mm-hmm. And GCW's got some good.
It has some good high flyers.
Mm-hmm. Alec Price still.
Oh
Crazy.
my god. He was on Ramp. What was it? No, it was on Dynamite, not Rampage. But he was on AEW television again. I was like, Alex has been getting this. He's been showing up on AEW. I was just like, good on him, man. He's so good. I still loved his and Brian Cage's match a couple weeks ago in ROH.
Yeah, Brian Cage works with high flyers really well.
Brian Cage is just so underrated in general.
Mhm.
Like, he's just so good, but people don't talk about how good he is. Ooh. Just nonstop, man.
Speaking of
Careful.
high flying action, did you see that scary landing that Jack Cartwheel had on what was it, Chaos in Kentucky?
Yeah, I was like, oh no, sir.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Well, then his next match, he faced who was it, Mercer, and landed on his legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one when he landed on the ropes, like, oh, I got scared for a minute, but then he got up and he seemed like he was okay. But yeah, I was like, dude, that's the kind of like you get permanent injuries.
Oh, absolutely. I got to discover you this year. Don't retire, man. Like, my goodness. I think that's part of why I've enjoyed wrestling in 2024 is because this year I decided, you know what? I'm just going to watch whatever catches my interest. And I've had so much fun this year, you know, now being a fan of GCW, enjoying MLW now, like keeping up with Stardom and all that stuff too. I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Well, I'm so happy now to be able to watch progress on Triller.
Yes.
I love to see some of the stuff they do.
I'm excited just because, I mean, Andrew, me and you both know that Progress is also giving us of some of the big British and European stars. Like Trent Seven's gone through there. Will Ospreay has come through Progress, like came from Progress. But they also have some of my favorite current characters. Like Cara Noir is like the face of Progress now, and I love him. We have Killian Dane back in Progress.
Dude. Yeah, heck yeah. We have what's it called? Both Sanity are in there.
Yeah, him and Alexander Wolf are in there. Yeah. And the women's division is great. We have Nina Samuels, Kanji, you know, before she retired due to injury. We had, you know, Jenny, like
we had, I mean, they just had the first full women's tag team wrestle for their tag team titles too.
So good.
And did you get a chance to see the Simon Miller match when he won the title?
I cried like a little baby because
so
I love Simon Miller so much.
Well, and it's knowing, like, not just appreciating what he does as a like reporter, media person, because
but we've got to see his journey along the way, which is crazy to watch. And you know, I cried for Simon Miller when he won that championship in the same vein when Bianca won hers against Sasha at WrestleMania, because we've been following Simon's journey into the professional wrestling business, and now he's won a championship in a pretty major British wrestling promotion, which is Progress, and all the history Progress has. Like big time names who have held that championship too is crazy.
I'm happy to see. It seems like
Ooh.
Vikingo will still be making his appearance at Progress. I was worried after he got injured in TNA. Again.
Yes, but it seems that he's gonna be okay, which makes me
Yeah.
happy. And also, shout out to the entirety of the wrestling community, because not only did we meet Chris Bay's goal for his GoFundMe, but we surpassed it. And I have to give kudos to a lot of the wrestlers, like Mr. Adam Copeland, aka Edge, donated like $100,000. Like Kurt Angle, like a lot, Mick Foley. I love when all these wrestlers come together for a good cause, and it's like,
Oh my god,
bro, what was that?
That series of moves was insane. That was insane. Not to take away from what you were talking about, but Jesus,
that's okay, because my mind was blown right there too. Holy crap, bro! Ooh,
Oh, dude, I want someone to use that. I want a team to use that as their finisher. That was sick.
Right? Rascals, get on it. I'm just kidding. Oh! Or even, better yet, because it would look sick as, a power tag team. Jake Something and Hammerstone use that as a finisher. All right, here we go. Let's watch this in replay, because this was sick.
Yeah, that was like a inside-out hanging Canadian destroyer.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was just like, that was insane.
I'm surprised Mr. Danger hasn't like dove off the top of those air ducts or anything yet.
Right? Oh. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Tombstone? Nope.
Jumping, turning, tombstone. Yep. Mr. Danger. Oh!
Oh!
I think originally he was looking for a satellite access. He decided, I'll do that. I'm gonna catch it right here.
Man, this is baller.
And the fact that these guys are keeping up the action on this card, and there's literally no foreign objects or anything being used. It's just what the speed and skill that they all have.
Yeah, pure speed, athleticism, and just wrestling skill in general. Which is a nice counterbalance as to, what we've been getting so far tonight.
It's a little palate cleanser.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
To prepare us for what's about to come later.
Just hit him with a hidden blade.
I want that to be called the soy sauce. Ooh. Oh. All right, Mr. Danger. Oh.
Damn, he hit him with those knees.
Right? What a match. That was awesome. I love that Mr. Danger has been picking up some wins the last couple of shows that he's been on. That was an awesome match.
Yeah, that was sick.
Ooh. You go, Danger.
Teriyaki brought that sauce.
For real. I see what you did there. Oh my goodness, man. Back to back. Yep, there we go.
This is when he got his entrance into it.
Yep.
That Tremont
Against-
gave him his spot.
Yep. This match was awesome too.
When it was kind of the precursor to him winning that Ultraviolet title too.
Uh-huh. Oh, that was so good. Oh my gosh, that spot, man. And then, yep,
I feel like Brandon Kirk's going to be in our next match.
I think so too. Again, I hope it's him versus Drew Parker. This match was also awesome.
Yeah, it was dope. The Art of War Games match.
Mm-hmm. Night one.
Or the
too.
Art of War Games, not the
Yeah.
match itself, but yeah.
Ooh. So good.
God.
That was such an epic finisher. The crowd was me the entire time, screaming and yelling that he won.
So good.
And afterwards was amazing right here.
Yeah. Again, I respected both of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Light tube frames.
This is singles bout set for one fall.
One fall.
Semi-final match in the NGI 9 for the GCW Ultraviolet Championship.
Okay, so Brandon's in this one. So
it's for
he's-
the Ultraviolet title too. He's just
So
putting it on the line the whole way.
That's what's going to be. Which means it needs to be Sawyer and Brandon in the finals.
He's like, I'm just going to get a bunch of title defenses in.
Right? Get that record up. Oh damn. So
It's
Rena,
a bummer. I would love to see Rena versus
Sawyer,
just because we're not going to get a chance to see it ever again.
right? Hey, but you know what? We get a rematch between the two,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm excited for because their match at Fight Club was fun.
Yeah. She's with more gusset plates. Glad she put her shoes back on.
Hey, but you know what? Which also makes me excited. I think Drew versus Sawyer is also going to be fun too because I haven't seen that matchup.
Mm-mm.
I love that he comes out to Mariah Carey.
He also looks like this is his first match of the night.
Right? He walked out of all the quarterfinal matches we got. He walked out the cleanest.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Rena's creepy. She's like, I already know what Brandon's got, so we gotta do this right now.
I do like this. I think it would be kind of cool if they did that for the NGI. Is whoever's the ultraviolet champion is automatically in the tournament, and then
Right.
the tournament, every match that person wrestles, so that way
Before
whoever
the
wins the
championship.
tournament, whoever wins it comes out as the champion. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy because theoretically you could have like you could have 4 different champions in the course of one night.
Right.
Osaka, Japan.
No, Rena.
She's like, that's mine.
She's like, I want it back. That scar tissue.
Champion. The Deathmatch Amazonas. Rita. You must
Rena.
And her opponent to my left, fighting out of a New Bridge, New Jersey. He is the current reigning undefeated.
Baker's like, what the fuck, guys? What's with the hate?
I know, man.
Guru Brandon.
Charlotte Donovan to officiate. Displaying the prize to the competitors involved and everyone here in Orlando. That's for everybody here tonight.
Ooh. Rita not wasting any time.
Oh, God.
Besides the two
Not in the eye.
got a couple of, as they say, like two log cabins. I always love that terminology because obviously we live in these log cabins of like two.
She's just setting them up already.
Right?
The center. Spending a lot of time constructing this, allowing Grant Kirk to get that up. Ensure that she has the advantage.
She's gonna try and go for Splash Mountain already.
Right?
She can hit this maneuver, it could be over very quick.
And then
Oh,
to the eyeballs and to the forehead.
With that kick, Kirk's still on his feet.
Oh, wow. Oh.
And dragging him toward the log cabins of glass.
Ooh. Oh! I was like, oh my gosh. That was
he just
wild.
should have ran and jumped into it.
Oh my goodness, bro.
All of those two.
Oof.
Oh, look, Arena's back. I love that the ring for this is it's full of his delay too.
Jeez Louise.
Guess it's
Dustin played on the head of Rita, but putting a stop to it.
Not the crotch. No! No! Oh, that hurt me. Ooh.
Oh.
Light tube ladder.
Oh.
No!
I thought that was a box of light tubes. It's
No!
a ladder with light tubes.
It's a ladder!
Oh.
This is gonna end badly for somebody, and I'm here for it. Listen, this is coming from the guy that loves these weird, like these violent matches.
Yeah, there's no fun way to land on that. And
No.
they're going through together.
Ah!
Oh, God.
Andrew. No. There is no fun way to land on that. Holy crap, man.
Oh, my God, yeah. They're just pockmarked full of holes now.
Oh, my gosh. Jeez Louise.
I think Rena's arm is cut up.
Her back is just gone. Brandon walked out of that first match clean because he knew he was about to get wrecked. He's about to get crazy bloodied this match and in the finals. It's been fun having Rena in this like iteration of her trip to the United States. Because I think after the rest of the November shows, I think she goes back to Japan in December.
That makes sense. Also, why they took the title off for her.
Right. What I am hoping for is either come December, but probably more likely in January. I was like, if Rena's going back to Japan, let's get a couple of shows with Maki Ito. I want to see Maki back in GCW. I love Maki so much.
I think isn't she injured right now? Isn't that why she's out?
I don't know.
I thought she was injured. I thought she'd like hurt her wrist or something.
I'm gonna have to search that out. But her tag team partner and sometimes frenemy for life, Minoru Suzuki. I'm always worried they're gonna hit their head.
Yeah, right there with that vent. Oh.
Oof. And I don't hit your heads.
Oh, brainbuster. Oh, but she's back up too.
Let's go.
Oh.
Yikes.
Oh, God. Did you hear the sound of that one?
Oh!
Feels like on his head.
Right? They just keep going.
I think he killed her with that clothesline.
For reals. It's the clothesline from hell. You see that?
Oh, here for Psycho Driver.
Ooh!
Reverse.
Oh my gosh. Oh! GCW, why do you gotta put two of my faves together like this? Rena, I love her so much.
People in order here, gradually put to use. In the position she would like. Elevate Trent Kirk to the top rope. No doubt trying to get him in position to go for splash top once again. Trying to get him in position to go for it earlier. Very
What? No.
No, don't. No. What is she about to do? This is not going to be fun
you-
for anybody.
Did you hear him? He said, placing the door table. Sorry, force I have it. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Super Splash Mountain.
It's about to get wet and wild. Somebody's
Or
gonna
as
be
it's
soaking.
known now as Tiana's Bayou.
Yeah. I don't care what nobody says. I actually like the refame.
Oh yeah, no, it looks super good. Oh man.
Oh
No.
no, Brandon,
Is
no.
Oh shit, is he gonna do what I think he's okay. I thought he was gonna go for a psycho driver, but still
Oh
my god.
no. That was still just as crazy, Andrew. That's gotta be it. There it is.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. That was wild. That finishing sequence was nuts. Sir, it is the finals. That's
GCW Ultraviolet Champion.
that match ruled. I'm ready for Sawyer and Drew.
Two losses in a row in the Ultraviolet Championship.
Brandon Kirk blew out his fly.
Yeah.
So respect the fight by Brandon Kirk. A great effort by both competitors.
Aww.
Brandon Kirk take the final.
Brandon, the championship is good in your hands.
Yeah.
It's in good hands. Him and Sawyer are about to destroy it in the finals. Damn. It's been really interesting seeing Brandon get booed most of the night. The betrayal.
Yep.
Matthew Justice dropping off of Crazy Things, our new MLW, one of our new MLW champions, because he beat Bad Dude Tito at Lucha Apocalyptica.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun match. Ooh. Don't remind me.
Your favorite wrestler?
You need to leave. Just kidding.
I mean, I know you don't like him as much as a wrestler as you do as a person. So.
The wrestling character I don't like. The actual person is what I can't really stand. But yo, Joey Janela with that picture of those burn scars afterwards. And Alley Catch, you betrayed me. But her reasoning was not wrong when she cut that promo the second night. Ugh. Bussy is no more. You know Effie versus Allie is about to be on and popping because Allie has already beaten Dark Sheik. Since coming back.
Yeah, I wonder if Allie's going to cost Effie the championship.
I would not be surprised if she did. I'd be surprised if she didn't.
Yeah, and then that'll lead to their showdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this promo, so good. Yeah, it's not only do I want her to win the tournament, but it's also sad because like every one of these matches, not knowing how far she's going to go, could literally be her last match.
For reals.
We're about to see her second to last or her last match.
Which makes me sad regardless.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Ride me high like a king's weight. I remember a time so dear. Well, if I could blow the moon out of the sky.
So it is cool to see how much how many other people she actually wrestled against.
Right.
Yes, that match right there.
And then the return at Homecoming, which I was so happy I got to witness. Her being on Jordan's shoulders.
I will say I am bummed that we didn't get to see the follow up because she carried Jordan Grace off during that match, and I wanted to see her show up in TNA just to show up once.
That would be awesome. Her and Violento. All right, here we go. Second semifinal match: Drew Parker versus Sawyer Wreck.
God, look at one table with barbed wire, one table
There's
with
chairs with tubes, ladder with tubes.
Ladder with tubes, yeah.
Sawyer Wreck.
Not that it's any of our business or, you know, I mean, everyone's allowed to have their own reasons and all that stuff, but there's a part of me that wonders, like, why she's retiring. Mm-hmm. You know, is it finding something else that she really wants to do and then, you know, like, awesome, go do that. Like, is it because of, like, health things and then, like, great, go take care of that. Like, supporting either way. But, you know, when someone leaves, you always want to know why. But like I said, they don't owe us an explanation for it either.
Right. I mean, and who knows? She might be retiring, but she might come back in a couple of years because similarly, you know, just learning this again from the MLP show. Mm-hmm. Because Kylie Ray, because remember, there was a period where Kylie Ray was going through something like that too, and then she was dealing with everything with the NDAs. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. But then, you know, come to find out she was gone for a little bit because she retired supposedly, but she was dealing with some issues. You know,
she had a kid too.
Yeah, that too as well. And so, you know, now she came back to wrestling as well. So who knows? At least for tonight, this is where Sawyer will ride off into the sunset, and who knows? We might see her depending on how things go in life for her.
like I said, supportive, whatever the reasoning is. But I would definitely be so ecstatic to see her return someday. So,
Oh, absolutely.
while I don't want to wish against her reasoning, because support that and everything, there would not be a part of me that would be sad to see her come back.
Right. Absolutely.
The bodies of both competitors. And hurts to officiate.
He's like, all right, I come back.
He's like, I know.
Is going to happen. The Sawyer Rock fans here in the state of Florida for home area. Both wrestlers like to in hand.
Oh, what's up, Lafayette, Indiana?
Ooh. Robert, what's up in the house?
Whoa.
Long time. Oof. Hello, Robert. You have just joined us. We are still watching the GCW Nick Gage Invitational 9, and we are in our second semifinal match, which sees Drew Parker taking on Sawyer Wreck. Winner is going to go on to face Brandon Kirk in the finals, which will also be for the GCW Ultra Violent Championship. Oh, gosh. There's just a splotch of red on Sawyer's leg, man.
Yeah. I mean, look at Brandon Kirk's back. Or not Brandon Kirk, sorry, Drew Parker's
Parker.
back.
Yeah. That scar tissue is crazy. Oh, this final is about to get crazy.
Yeah.
Drew's perfect to be a heel in this kind of. That's rude, Drew. How dare you?
You're almost like toying with her. This is a big mistake on his part. Never underestimate Sawyer Wreck. She's back on her feet.
Oh,
Damn!
Back though. Coils of barbed wire on that table in the corner.
Are we ready for Thanksgiving? Yeah, I would say so. I'm looking forward to having the whole week off for Thanksgiving week.
definitely.
You know,
I
I can
mean,
only speak for myself as an educator. Those long week-long vacations, holidays throughout the school year are always a given, and we are coming up to the first one with Thanksgiving. So all I have to do is survive this upcoming week, and then I have the whole entire Thanksgiving week off, which I definitely need. And Andrew's been super busy, but hopefully with Thanksgiving coming up soon as well, his crazy schedule will start to be winding down soon.
yeah.
The fall season always ends up being busy for everybody. It's crazy out here.
If you're talking about the Tyson Paul fight, I did not watch it, but was not surprised about how it all went.
I did not watch it either. I will say the internet does what the internet does best and create memes from it. And the fact that Raw was not having a great time streaming it live because it paused on Mike Tyson's interesting choice of gear, which was showing his booty cheeks. And the fact that people were surprised that Mike Tyson lost, I'm like, y'all, let's be real. That was rigged AF. I was like,
Well,
Mike Tyson does not lose.
He's also, I mean, the way that he lost was definitely not a surprise. I mean, he's not a young man anymore, and
right.
Yeah,
so Robert, Robert, I don't mind answering. So I teach mathematics. So I am the weird teacher. I teach math to children. So that's always fun.
Sawyer
this
just slammed
yeah.
him on a chair wrapped in
with barbed wire. It is wild. Meet Sawyer.
Oh, no, right for the eyes.
Oh!
You can't work out your eyes.
Nope. Jeez! Just full on chuck him. Dang. Ooh.
But Sawyer gets her shoulder off, only 2. Orlando once again getting behind Sawyer Rack.
We still got a light tube table, which has a couple
Right.
of broken tubes on it, and a barbed wire table.
This is about to get wild.
Oh, she blocked the attempt though. Blocked the knee strike before it connected. As drew by the throat.
Ooh.
From Sawyer Rack.
She's not done. She's gonna do it again.
Oh, onto the box.
Ah.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Sawyer Rex in the finals.
All right. It's gonna be her and Brandon Kirk.
For the win of the tournament and for the Ultraviolet title.
Yep.
Winner of the match.
Oh, Sawyer and Brandon are about to tear the roof off this place.
Final of NGI 9.
Oh, yeah.
Sawyer Rack.
Series of choke slams that won through the box of tubes. Sawyer Rack is in the finals to take on Brandon Kirk.
Aw. Yep.
Here's a look at our upcoming schedule of events for GCW.
London and France.
For Dream On. For GCW.
Look at all those December shows.
6th, 7th, 13th, 14th, 20. Okay.
2.
At least there's only 2 that are like,
Back to back.
yeah. But we do have a New Year's Eve card.
It's crazy. And then of course the next big one, at least that we're gonna do a review for, is People versus GCW, which is on the same night as Genesis.
The next big one we're doing is next weekend.
Yeah, that's also true. Bloodsport's also a big one. Yeah, so the 19th is going. I'm gonna have to. Well, the 19th we're gonna be doing the live watch along for TNA's Genesis. So me and you are gonna have to watch it before Thursday, because then that Thursday we're reviewing it.
I'm just gonna split screen them and just watch them both at the same time.
I did that for Wrestle Dream and Fight Club.
I'm gonna react to something. You're like, wait, what? We're between matches. What happened? I'm like, oh no, nothing. Something else.
Oh my goodness. I never get tired of this promo for the people versus GCW. It's just so well. It's just fun.
Mm-hmm. They did such a good job.
It's well shot and well executed too. According to an interview with the director behind it, they filmed this I think months ago.
Mm-hmm.
They were just waiting on confirmation for Hammerstein Ballroom that they can get the venue for that date. What I love about this too, and we talked a little bit about this is showing like all the like your mainstay players for GCW, like the roster, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's got their tag team champions, their world champions.
I love that
Brandon
Megan
Kirk was in there. No, Megan Bain's in there.
I love that Megan and Manders stand out with their hats.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Our non-title tournament match that was scheduled beforehand, which I actually have a graphic for. I'm just happy I made Will a fan of Miyu when we watched the Maple Leaf show. Of course, it's going to be a death match.
He is the deathmatch prince.
Yep. I love that he's using the Zack Ryder theme.
Mm-hmm.
I always get a pop out of it.
Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Broski Jimmy Boy.
Boo.
These two wrestlers actually faced off against one another back at the Sky is the Limit during the month of August at Shinjuku Face in Tokyo. It was Miyu that came out the winner of that matchup with the skull kick.
Yes, Miyu.
Or will Broski Jimmy be able to turn things around, get the win back against Yamashita?
I'm gonna have such a hard time now that December is gonna be here sooner than we can imagine. I really need to start going back through and start finalizing what I'm going to pick for the end of the year podcast episode for all of us. I'm like, I watch too much wrestling, you guys. I can't. I have too many choices.
She is the Pink Striker, Miyu
Yamashita. Fight.
Official Adam Galt in charge of the action.
Well, MLJ almost fell off the ring.
My wrestling in Japan between these two. Before just a standard pro wrestling match without lots of weapons involved. But as you can see, we've got several doors inside the ring right now, chairs in the corners, trash cans for these wrestlers to utilize during the match here tonight.
Jeez Louise. Already.
Through the door in the corner goes Jimmy Lloyd.
Ryu is a TJ Perkins fan, huh?
Mm-hmm. Now, it depends. Is she the regular TJP fan, or is it the Aswan version of TJP? I don't care. Like, when he debuted with that earlier this year at Wrestle Kingdom as the Aswang, like, that shit had me salivating. I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I'm a sucker for when wrestlers incorporate their cultures as part of their wrestling characters. And TJP coming out as the Aswang out of a coffin like that, too, for the match, terrified me in the best ways possible. And it's the same thing that I said too. Now that sometimes when Leo Rush does his dark version with the body paint, like the demon Finn Balor kind of status, I love that even more too. Well, hello. This is going to be interesting. Sorry, I'm scrolling on Instagram while we're watching this too. And we have a couple of CMLL stars who are going to be at the next two Dynamites for AEW, which I'm excited. I hope they're just not losing the entire time. They probably will, but I hope not. But it's Atlantis Jr., Mascara Dorada, Hechicero, and Místico who are going to be coming, which makes me excited.
Nice.
Please somehow find a way to put them on Full Gear. Which makes a lot of sense too, because we're slowly building to Wrestle Dynasty, which there's going to be a good chunk of us who are probably going to do that because that's AEW, ROH, CMLL, Stardom, and New Japan. So that's pretty much everybody except for Minnie. Because everybody else is part of one of those shows, which means that Will also be able to do this since he's part of CMLL.
Since there's not really TNA on there.
No. Which makes me sad, but that's okay. I mean, we have a couple. Yeah, I mean, some of the GCW talent would be fun over there too, but yeah, the big match that we're going to have is Zack Sabre Jr. is defending that championship against Ricochet, which is crazy. And then Takeshita, we might get a champion versus champion match at Wrestle Dynasty too, depending on what goes down the night before at Wrestle Kingdom. No, don't pixelate on me, feed.
It's alright, it comes right back.
Yeah, okay, we're good. I'm like, no, not again. At least it's not baseball this time.
Those chairs are not going to break.
No, they are not. Somebody's spine is about to be destroyed. Me, girl, what are we doing? Oh no! Oh, create a seesaw.
Look at this, those two chairs placed below the door. What is Mew thinking? Come on, kicks.
Striker, strike him in the head.
Softening him up with the quad kicks.
What is she about to do? Ah, that was funny. Seesaw effect. Oh, jeez.
Like planted like a petunia.
Left the imprints of his forehead with the blood on that door along the way.
Blood smear on the door.
The hole where his head was.
Oh my goodness.
And now, paints of glass and led to be brought.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody just said dudes with weapons.
And then there was glass.
You can pull advantage of this pane of glass that has been handed to her.
Also, we're remiss not to mention that after this bout, we still have one more. The finals of the NGI 9 for all of the marbles.
Oh my gosh. Ah! That trash can lid ricochet. That's wild.
I feel like Roast Jimmy might be going through that pane of glass. Jimmy, you've never won a match with that.
Right. And it's still not going to happen yet.
Hopefully he doesn't have one of those 5 figures, or one of those 6 figures he spent 5 figures on.
Getting a platform of chairs, it seems. Set up facing one another in the ring.
That usually works for our ultraviolet champion, Brent Bird.
Psycho driver.
Oh god.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Elbows from Jimmy Lloyd for a straight away slot.
We might see
Why
that
are we?
next
No,
match.
don't stand on chairs. No.
Oh.
No. That hurt me.
Oh.
She kicked out at 1. The disrespect. Oh,
Put him through
Jimmy.
it. Put him through it. Put him through it.
Jimmy, it's lights out, bro.
Oh.
Jeez Louise. Through the glass. That's got to be it. Nope. We still going.
Mercy, Jimmy Lloyd. Holding back though. Roll call for this. Jimmy Lloyd.
Ah.
Oh.
Going right behind the ear. He's knocked out.
There you go. Miu is amazing.
What are they about?
Jimmy getting his ass kicked again.
Yep.
Jimmy Lloyd. Back to his feet. Two over the head. Right slow. Skull kick to the head.
Oof.
It's 2 matches in a row that Miu has hit the kicked the loss.
Poor Jimmy. He can never catch a win. But it kind of makes sense for his character as being the prince to Matthew Cardona.
Yeah.
So unless we get another surprise match, that's it. We're into the finals now.
No, I think they said this is the one match left.
That's what's clean that ring real fast because it's about to get crunk. So while we wait for the finals to start, because we cover all wrestling here on BC Wrestle Pod, we finally have the 4 teams that will be competing for the AEW Tag Team Championships at Full Gear in a Fatal 4-Way. And we will be having Private Party defend their titles against the House of Black, the Outrunners, and the Acclaimed. So I'm very surprised the Acclaimed beat LFI. I almost said Legado del Fantasma. That's a whole different company. But the fact they beat Roosh and Beast Mortos is kind of crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
But we're teasing the split of the Acclaim, so I think this match is going to see there. I'm mad because I'm like,
yeah.
I'm mad. I'm not mad at the split. I'm mad that I love House of Black, but they never win anytime we put them in these matches.
No, what they really should have done is they should have used the House of Black to really be the face of the Trios division and really use them to elevate it. Because having someone like Malachi Black hold that title and like have it mean something to them, could really elevate the whole division.
Right. Honestly, I would have rather just seen the Outrunners and Private Party go one-on-one.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, though, because Private Party brought it at Wrestle Dream, and they brought it when they beat the Bucks on Dynamite. Still think that should have been the main event of Dynamite that week, but I digress. I'm very interested to see what happens next, too, because on 0 Hour, we're getting QT Marshall versus one of the Costco guys, which I was just like, I'm not going to say anything bad, make that money if you want, AEW. But I'm like, okay. Dang, Steph. This was a cluster F. This was wild. Hey, Mance, get off the PCO's woman.
Does she mean Matt Cardenas?
All right.
And now, this time, I would like to
Oh.
introduce my guest,
Oh,
the current Game Changer Wrestling
Oh.
World.
all right. We're getting a promo from Mance. All right.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I like this iteration of Mance's character.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we talked a little bit about it. Who we would love to see inevitably dethrone Mance. You know, I feel that if we got him more on the show, especially because of what happened at Cage of Survival, I would love to see Mance and Cole go at it again.
Yeah.
Because Cole has, since returning from injury, Cole has impressed the hell out of me the few times I've seen him so far.
I'm kind of hoping that Cole Redrick and Alec Price get the
Tag
are
team
the ones
champions.
that dethrone Violence is Forever. 'Cause
Yeah.
They've had that title for a while, and I think it's time to change it up, especially because they've defended it so many times.
Garbage Daddies as champs
But-
would be so great.
Yeah, and what both of them have done recently, like I think they deserve something like that.
Oh, absolutely. I 100% agree. The funny thing is like, because we are both aware of how Mance is in real life, like, it's fun watching him be this heel, and he's like the sweetest person in real life.
Yeah.
I was like, did he steal that woman's purse? Ooh. Again, this goes back to the conversation. We need heels to hate, and this is a perfect example of one that we need. I love this all black getup except for the boots. He's like, I don't want nothing part of this. I don't like. And she's like, I'm getting out of here. Somebody cut the mic.
I'm just talking to you right now. I have broken your nose. I busted open your head. I have sent you to the hospital 3 times. Your family, your loved ones have called me crying on the phone, begging for me to stop doing what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
Please, I have ruined your entire fucking life. I know you're sitting at home watching, listening to me. So look into my eyes. I know fucking up your entire life. Everyone that follows you, whoever it is, when you sit in a hotel room and you tell them how you're going to change the business, they're all starting to think maybe old Mansour was right. I really want to see I'm the goddamn champ. Nobody can take this from me. My ring, my company. People come here, they think they're the ones to own it. They all leave. Effie, you and me with a backbone. These people believed in us. These people came here to GCW because of us. We broke our bodies, bled all over, tore this fucking ring up because at one point we loved it. See, all men to realize I don't need you pieces of shit.
Damn.
Effie still believes. They still believe in Effie. November 23rd. Dream on. This is your motherfucker. This ain't a costume. I don't paint my body up and come out here and get it correct.
Woo. Well, damn. Damn. Woo. Woo. Damn. What a promo. Looks like I'm gonna have to watch that one a few hours before we do Bloodsport on Sunday because I can't watch it live Saturday because I got.
I mean, that is also the event that Kurt Angle's going to be at and Mick Foley's going to be at.
I know. Don't remind me. I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to catch the replay before Bloodsport.
Sorry, I'll text you while I'm watching it and let you know.
Well, I mean, we'll see each other later that evening because remember that night is also queers.
Oh, that's true. I might not be able to watch it then. depending
You'll
on
watch
when
it
airs.
as we play the game. You're just like,
Yeah.
click.
What's your character doing? He's gonna stay home. He's watching something on TV.
It's wild.
What?
No. Oh my goodness.
This just makes
Alrighty.
me wonder what their setup is gonna be for this match.
Right. Well, I mean, this is probably a good time. So if you are watching along with us, they put the countdown timer back on. So me and Andrew are going to stretch the legs a little bit, go to the bathroom, get some water, and we will be back shortly for the finals of the Nick Gage Invitational 9. But as previously, grab a snack, grab a drink, and come on right back because something tells me that this final match is about to be on and popping.
Well, also remember, this is not just the finals of the Nick Gage Invitational. This is Sawyer Rex final match. So.
Oh, absolutely. So we will be back after the break in about 9 minutes. So we'll see you then.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go.
And we are back. Whew, just in time too. So right now they are playing a promo video going over all the different Nick Gage Invitationals that we've had over the past couple of years, as we are preparing ourselves for not only the finals of the Nick Gage Invitational 9, but what is going to be the Sawyer Rex final match, period. Get the tissues ready. I might cry. I'm just saying. Holy crap.
All I gotta say is the whoever wins this, the end of the match is going to be super emotional because
Oh, absolutely.
they're going to definitely go through hell together and then like show each other hell respect, especially with it being her last match.
Oh, absolutely too. And I'm wondering if they will have Sawyer speak, which will also emotionally wreck me as well.
I hope so. I mean, not for you to get emotionally wrecked, but for her to get a chance to speak. Jacob Fatu, Masha. That was last year right there.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's a lot of glass. No ropes. There are no ropes in the ring right now.
No, they're not. I just realized that there's not, Andrew. It's all made. Oh no.
But Orlando, are y'all ready for the main event?
Yes.
In case you haven't seen all the fuckery we got all around the ring here.
All right.
for the main event.
Don't pause your feet at all. I got ours synced up perfectly, so
Okay. I'm not gonna pause. I'm not gonna touch anything. That is up to Triller. There are people in the back on the rolling cases.
yeah. That dude that's like security / like ring crew, I always think it's Brendan Cutler.
Right? But it's not.
Hell yeah. Hell
All right.
yeah.
Sawyer's last match, man. This is gonna be an emotional one.
Yeah, dude, if I would have had the time and the money, like, I would, like, I was looking at this when I found out, and I just looked and I was like, nah, it's nowhere near where I could travel to. And this weekend, I definitely wouldn't have been able to travel, but if I could have, I would have gone to this match.
Oh, absolutely. If I also had the manpower, I would also send you there. That's crazy. I can't even imagine what's going through Brandon's mind, being the fact that he got to be picked to be Sawyer's final opponent.
Yeah, that's dope. He walked out and looked at the ring and said, what the Yeah. I was like, that's really the best way to get in.
It's being held by tape, rubber bands, and desperation.
Yeah, there's not a single place you want to go in that ring.
No, because it's just pain and agony.
How is Scarlett Donovan not wearing, like, safety glasses already?
Right? And then they just
If I was
place chairs.
if I was reffing this, I wouldn't even want to be wearing short sleeves. I'd be wearing long sleeve shirt right now too.
I'll be wearing like full on scientific laboratory goggles. Brandon's like, damn, no love out here.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? I didn't even do anything. It's like,
Oh, but he's gonna get booed because he's about
Oh,
to beat her.
he beat Yamashita, and then he sat on the face Sawyer on her last night.
That's great. This has been a wild month of it's been like 30 days or less. It's been a wild 30 days for Brandon.
Game Changer Wrestling Ultra Violent Championship. When the bell rings, the official in charge of the action, Scarlett Donovan.
You go, Scarlett.
I know they wouldn't, or, I feel like I know they wouldn't, but at the same time, I would give them mad props if Sawyer won this and actually just got to retire as the Ultraviolet champion. It was just like, cool, I retired, here's the belt.
She made her way to the finals by defeating John Wayne Murdoch
And Drew Parker.
She is the matriarch of the mayhem. This is Soya.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yep, already.
My goodness.
She's like, dude, I have to wrestle. Come on, don't get me
I
going
can't
with that shit.
I can't be crying, you guys.
Yeah, because there's no way you have a career like that if you don't love what you do.
Right.
New Bridge, New Jersey.
Brandon's like, you guys, I didn't even do anything yet.
He's like, she's not retiring because she's fighting me, guys. Come on, it's like I did anything.
I'm just eating Tommy Vangana. Tank. Doctor Rejected. And Arena Yamashita.
That's right. Brandon has defeated 4 people technically.
For the third time this evening.
In the final. Just kidding.
The current reigning, defending, Game Changer Wrestling Ultra Violent Champion, the Road, Brandon.
Dang. No love, you guys. No love.
Well, Jay's just like, how do I get out of here?
Right. Brandon's also thinking, okay, when I win, dang.
Oh, Jesus.
Brandon's like, okay, when I win, what's the fastest way to get out of here? Because people are going to be throwing things. Damn!
Oh, she like almost missed the tube and just straight headbutted him.
Fight. Oh my God. Within 30 seconds. He's the hottest free agent in the game.
Yeah.
One of the hottest baby faces, if you will, in GCW right now.
You know, that's actually a fair point. Brandon is a big baby face, kind of.
Stone Cold Sawyer Rock.
Oh my God.
Able to kick out though. House of Pain with the light tubes on the ring ropes. In addition to the giant panes of glass in the corner, one of them has already been shattered. Still have one left. Listen to Orlando get behind Sawyer.
She's not wasting any time. Can you blame her? Third
Absolutely
match of the
not.
night. That's not gonna work.
She's like, really, dude? Really?
Puts on the brakes before he hits the pain. Summon Sawyer.
Oh my gosh.
Through the glass goes Sawyer around. Pull herself up. Brandon grabbing a tube from the ring ropes. Another look at that shotgun truck.
Jeez Louise.
I think he's got a game plan.
He's just doing it as like, bomb.
It hasn't been an easy road for either of these two tonight to get to the finals.
Not at all.
Brandon's like, I don't want to do this to you.
Or tubes over the head, not having any effect on Sawyer Rack. She feeds off it. She loves the violence. Did work for Sawyer Rack.
Wait, maybe it did.
What?
Damn.
Dominating a little bit.
He already had, I guess, a plate stuck there. So,
Right.
oh, I guess those are ropes, but they're white now.
Into that broken tube. Smashing it over his head.
Interesting. I thought they were like light tubes or something.
So did I.
Geared herself to not just GCW fans, but Deathmatch fans.
Oh, yeah, you
Dude.
can see they're taped. You can see that some of the tape is already split.
Okay.
Following all over the planet.
A champion of so many causes and a champion of GCW, if not literally, then certainly figuratively. All of us, I think, Dave, to see him.
Oof. Yowie.
Part of the locker room. Contributor to the world of Deathmatch Wrestling.
Contributed to the world.
Period.
As I said,
Oh.
as I said a week ago, well, maybe I'll hold that thought here.
Two bundles of tubes placed on the canvas here.
This is a tough position for Brandon Kirk. I mean, you know, you don't want to have to hurt somebody like Sawyer Ruck, but winning the NGI, winning the NGI is a career-changing moment.
Trying to get her in position for that psycho driver, but she felt it coming. Elbows to free herself.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Down to a knee.
More.
Oh, guess a plate. Guess a plate.
Like,
Across the head.
oh,
Burning it right into the top of her.
all these years later, it never gets easier to watch those.
And she's still
Literally,
fighting through the pain. Back to her feet.
well, she has nothing to lose at this point, Dave. There is no tomorrow for Sawyer Ruck. Everything is on the line, and she has nothing to lose.
She's to win this one. Fight slamming the glass. First able to kick out though.
So much glass.
Right?
So much glass.
Once again.
It's wild.
Oh, hey, something made out of metal.
Several of them to work with in the corner. Two chairs facing one another. That's looking to construct an entire platform of chairs, just like we saw earlier tonight.
What a night it's been. Orlando, I'm going to go out. I'm going to say it, Dave. I don't want you to. Orlando may be an 8-town. It's an 8-town tonight.
6 chairs facing one another, a giant platform of them.
Grace, brand new chairs.
Oh, I'm just going to put light bulbs on it.
Oh no.
Brand new.
Oh no.
Lucky determined case.
You got to be careful because Brandon Kirk also likes to psycho drive people through those kind of things.
Yep. Yep.
This is not.
I need the commentators to stop stealing my vocabulary. Oh, those chairs are not holding steady.
We've seen Brandon Kirk put people away in this position before. He's going for it, Dave.
Oh my gosh. Ah!
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Jesus, that is a big.
That's a
bundle.
big boy.
She's asking for it.
Oh! Oh my god!
Holy oh my god.
They actually did it, Andrew! They actually did it!
Holy shit. What did I say? I didn't think they would do it, but I said it. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. And you're new.
And the new Game Changer Wrestling Ultraviolet Champion. So
Damn. This is I love that decision. I really do. All right, Brandon, let's hear what you had to say.
Ago, at a show in a shitty little bar in downtown Orlando. I met Sawyer Rackett. And the day that I met Sawyer Rackett, I knew that she was going to be a fucking star. Fast forward a year later, she stepped into a GCW ring for the first time ever, and it was against me.
Oh.
And from that moment on, it's been up for Sawyer Rackett. You earned this. Literally, you deserve this. It was an honor and a privilege to be your first match here. It was an honor and privilege to be your last. I love you, Sawyer.
Y'all, you can't make me love Brandon Kirk even more than I already do, bro. No.
I'll always fucking support you. Sawyer, fucking.
All right, get the tissues. Oh. Hmm.
You keep bullying, I'm sure you will respond well. I want to thank you for all the flowers you guys have given since announcing that this is going to be my last match. I will take those flowers with me and plant them in my garden and look at them fondly every day. Times are pretty heavy right now. And in times like this, it's really important to remember that community is what we have, and community is what's going to take care of us in this time. Yeah. I will happily be retiring as your ultra vibe. But not to fear. Because come Hammerstein, I'll give it that.
Who?
And I'll let it be fun over too, now that I'm out of the mix. What do you say? Make it a ladders match?
Yes!
Hammerstein, watch this baby. I can't say thank you enough, motherfuckers. I love you.
Tonight is Sawyer Rex night.
Oh shit!
What is going on? Who is that? Someone just smashed a bundle of tubes over her back.
Oh shit! It's what's his face.
Whoever this is has some skewers in their hand.
Bro.
Ruining this moment. Sawyer just won the tournament.
It's what's his name? That got framed.
Oh, you're probably right. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, hello.
GCW.
And then Brandon chasing him out.
He's not a part of this company.
Interesting.
Making his presence known here. After the conclusion of NGI 9, Sawyer's moment ruined. Attack from behind.
And Rena's there too.
Oh hell yeah!
Now I'm intrigued for Hammerstein.
Damn.
Damn is right. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna turn this on.
All right. If you doubt deathmatch wrestling, folks, you gotta watch that card because damn.
That was awesome.
Yeah. What a way to end the night too.
I know. And we'll talk more about it on Thursday when we do the official review for this, but to give my initial thoughts now that, we watched this from beginning to end. I mean, I keep adding things to my GCW bingo card. Like I got to go through my first Nick Gage Invitational, which was really, really fun to watch. I thought all the matches were great. Even the non-death hardcore matches were amazing to watch. Like that triple threat was amazing with those
That
three.
triple up super good.
And I mean, come on, this is probably my feel good moment of 2024. I'm not even gonna lie. And even though I've only been watching GCW since May, with Homecoming being my first, entry into it and keeping it up with it since then, it's a feel good moment. I'm really happy that I got to witness Sawyer wreck for the time that I got with her, and her going out on top was something I didn't imagine, but you called, and I'm actually glad that they did because I thought it was a nice moment. And then of course, at Hammerstein, I guess we're getting a ladders match for that thing, which is about to be crazy. I'm just full of emotions right now. Like I had a great time. It was a very beautiful moment at the very end for Sawyer's retirement. Like she gets to retire as the champion, the ultraviolet champion. Like this is why I love professional wrestling. Damn it. Like honestly, it's moments like these that I'm just like, this is why I fell in love with wrestling 5 years ago and watched it religiously. It's because of moments like this. And I'm gonna hold this moment, and then of course Bianca Belair winning against Sasha Banks is also kind of what makes me. If when people ask me what made you fall in love with professional wrestling, it's gonna be these two moments, like for sure. And I'm not gonna lie, with all the wrestling we cover, I always wonder if it's ever worth it. And it's things like this, I was like, no, this is worth it because professional wrestling is magical.
Yeah, I mean the fact that we ended the night of so much blood and so much violence and chaos and all that stuff, but still managed to end it the way that it did, with a lot of heart and passion, was just. It's the thing that really makes me appreciate GCW, and I know it's similar in some other promotions, but you really feel like GCW is. They go out and they perform really well. I mean, the promo by Mance Warner was crazy and shows why he.
Yep. I'm excited for that match at American Dream.
And it shows why he's such a good heel right now. Like I think he's one of the best heels in professional wrestling right now. But we had promos like that, but then we also get these moments like this with Sawyer Wreck and everybody else that she wrestled throughout the whole night, and seeing the response online and realizing how much these people care about the profession of what they do, how much the fans that follow them care about the entertainment and the industry that it is, but also about the people that put their heart and soul into this, and everyone that's involved in GCW is just because it is technically like an independent promotion, you get to see that right there, and you appreciate that, and that for all of the characters that we see in front of the camera and in the ring, how hard they're all working together to make GCW something special. And I think that's why the culmination of the People versus GCW is such an awesome thing too, because it's saying look at all the stuff that we've done, and we've got to see these incredible things and where they've come from, when it was just this small company that people weren't super wowed by. And what the passion of these performers and what they want to do and what GCW means to them. really on display. And so, you know, it's the thing that has made GCW my favorite promotion in professional wrestling right now.
And I said it with Homecoming, and even after when we covered Fight, Club as well with those two reviews. And then this Thursday we get to do this a review for this show, and then not long after that we get to do the review for Bloodsport. Like, I'm really glad that you came to me to want to cover GCW here, because it has become such, it's a breath of fresh air, and it's something different. And honestly, because since I was able to watch Homecoming with you, it's allowed me to be like, let's see what other smaller promotions that we don't usually cover, see what we got. Because now, shoot, we are covering the next 3 MLW shows, and me and Adolfo are invested into that. You got me invested in GCW. Now that Progress is going to be on Triller, that's probably going to be another freaking promotion that we're going to take a look at once in a while, because there's a lot of great talent in all these promotions. And I think in 2024, I keep saying this every time, ever so often, but I feel like in the year 2024, I feel like this is the best that professional wrestling has been in terms of like the landscape of options and choices, and that there truly is something for everyone. And, I'm just happy to have a platform that not only we can cover the major feds, but it also allows us to, review the promotions that don't usually get covered a lot, like GCW, CMLL, MLW is now on our docket, probably going to put in Progress ever so often. And then even, upcoming soon, we're going to be covering New Japan once again with Wrestle Kingdom. Like, I'm just really happy that I get to do it with a group of 10 other individuals that love wrestling and view it in such a different landscape. So once again, all to say, Andrew, I'm really appreciative that you're here and that you have, been helped me enter the gateway that is GCW, because now I'm such a huge fan and I love these folks pouring their literal blood, sweat, and tears into all of this. Oh my goodness. So thanks, Andrew. I appreciate you, your hard work, and this was a fun night for sure.
Yeah, it was an awesome night of wrestling. I'm glad I got to share it.
It definitely was. Well, that's going to be it for us here at the Grapple Gurus, the Watch Along. Do not fret, because this upcoming Thursday, Andrew and I will be back together once again, and we will be doing a formal review of the Nick Gage Invitational 9. But you do not have to worry and wait too long for other contents, because we have a busy week coming up. Tomorrow morning, we will have our Dual Dynasty WWE review, as we are inching ever so closer to Survivor Series. And then, of course, later that evening, you can see us fight over a fictional draft of wrestlers. That I'm super excited about, because this is going to be fun for our podcast episode. And then stay tuned, because the week leading into Thanksgiving week is going to be busy. We have on Tuesday our AEW review, which we're also going to give our predictions for Full Gear. Wednesday is the doubleheader of NXT and CMLL, as NXT is also building to their pay-per-view, which is the week after Survivor Series, so in 3 weeks. On Thursday, as I mentioned, Andrew and I will be doing a formal review of the Nick Gage Invitational 9. Friday will be the ROH and the TNA doubleheader, now that Will is officially done with his play, that we and him will be back to doing TNA reviews just in time to lead into Turning Point coming up soon. Saturday, you can catch me, Adolfo, and the rest of the AEW crew for a live watch-along of Full Gear, which is going to be the last big four for AEW. And then you can catch me and Andrew and whoever else we can pull for GCW Bloodsport next Sunday. Jeez Louise, this is going to be a crazy time. But that is going to be it for us here at BC WrestlePod. So once again, thank you for tuning into this live watch along. If you are interested in GCW, I highly recommend getting a Triller Plus account, because all the GCW shows are available there for $7.99 a month. And check out the Nick Gage Invitational 9. It is worth your time, as well as some of the other stuff like Homecoming and Fight Club. And basically all the other shows are worth your time as well. We're going to get up on out of here. But until then, from all of us here at BC WrestlePod, remember, take care of yourself, love one another, stay Bi-Conic, and more importantly than anything, you will always deserve to finish your story. We'll catch you later, but until then, sayonara, adios, and long live Sawyer Wreck. We'll see you laters.